Okay, so have you ever been through a breakup that felt, well, less like losing a person and more like you were losing an actual part of yourself? It's that deep, hollow ache that goes way beyond just being sad. Well, what if I told you there's a fascinating scientific reason for that feeling? Let's get into it.
Just let that sink in for a second. This one question completely flips the script on what heartbreak even is, doesn't it? Suddenly, the pain isn't just about them being gone. It's about a piece of you that now feels like it's missing.
So this is the big question we're tackling today. Because it's not just about missing their company, is it? It's this deep, confusing feeling, almost like a chapter of your own book just got ripped out. So yeah, let's pull back the curtain and understand the psychology behind all of this.
All right, first up, we got to talk about something called the heartbreak illusion. See, that intense, gut-wrenching feeling of wanting your ex back, it's not always a reliable sign of how great the relationship actually was. A lot of the time, it's a signal that something much, much deeper is going on inside your own mind. And this is where your brain starts playing tricks on you. Seriously, your memory isn't like a video camera just recording the facts. Nope. It's more like a really slick movie editor. It goes in, snips out all the arguments, the quiet disappointments, the boring nights, and it just splices together all the best moments. What you're left with is this perfect-looking, romanticized highlight reel.
But okay, this goes even deeper than our memories. The truth is, when you're in a relationship, your very sense of who you are actually gets tangled up with who they are. And there's some pretty incredible science that explains exactly how this happens.
And here it is, the key concept, the self-expansion model. It basically suggests that when we get really close to someone, we literally start to absorb parts of them into our own identity. You know, their taste in music becomes your new favorite playlist, their friends become your friends, their way of looking at the world, it all becomes part of your world. You're literally expanded.
And this contrast is at the absolute heart of the pain. See, while you're in the relationship, you're in that state of self-expansion. You feel bigger, more capable, more interesting, but then, when it ends, bam, you experience the total opposite, a sudden and painful self-contraction. It feels like your entire world has just shrunk because, well, in a very real way, it has.
So here's the bottom line. That grief you're feeling, it's for a lost identity. That adventurous, spontaneous, or confident person you were with them feels like they've vanished. And why? Because the partner who helped you access that part of yourself is gone. You're mourning a version of you.
Okay, so remember that highlight reel we talked about? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of how your brain actually makes it. Because this isn't a flaw in your thinking, it's a built-in feature of how human memory works. The process is called rosy retrospection, and the secret sauce is this thing called the fading affect bias. Get this, research shows that the emotional sting from bad memories fades way faster than the warm, fuzzy feeling from good ones. So, over time, your brain just naturally edits the past, making it look way better than it actually was. I mean, is it any wonder we feel such longing?
I absolutely love this metaphor because it's just so perfect. A movie trailer gives you all the best parts, right? The epic kiss, the dramatic music, the action shots. It completely leaves out all the boring dialogue and the scenes that don't make sense. Well, your memory is doing the exact same thing, leaving you pining for a movie that never really existed.
So we've laid out the problem, right? You've lost a piece of your identity, and your brain is showing you this romanticized movie trailer of the past. So, what now? What do? Well, here's the really good news. Your brain is rewritable. Let's dive into the neuroscience of healing. This concept right here is a total game changer. For the longest time, we thought memories were set in stone, locked away. But it turns out, every time you recall a memory, it's like opening a document on your computer. It becomes editable. You can add new information, new feelings, before you hit save. This is the key to real healing.
So how do we actually use this? It's a four-step process. First, name the part of yourself you feel you lost. Let's say it's being adventurous. Second, briefly recall a memory of being adventurous with your ex. This opens the memory file for editing. Third, and this is the most important part, you have to go create a new, powerful memory of being adventurous, but this time completely on your own or with friends. And finally, keep doing it. You reinforce the new memory, rewriting the old connection. You decouple adventure from them and recouple it to you.
And that's the fundamental truth here. The qualities you miss, the confidence, the creativity, the sense of adventure, were never given to you by your ex. No way. They were yours all along. The relationship was just the context where you let them shine.
You simply handed someone else the switch to your own light, and it's time to take it back.
So we'll end with this powerful idea. Your identity isn't gone, it was just waiting for you. Your memories aren't fixed, they're rewritable. You are not a victim of your past, you are the editor of your own story. The only question left is, who will you choose to become?